I don't love my child or that I regret my child. I regret that you made a decision for me. You make all the choices. And every time that I try to make a decision for myself, it's like you make me feel like the worst, most selfish person in the whole world.
I'm sorry. Did I make you feel selfish when you decided to sleep with another woman?
Oh.
She has a point. I'm not taking sides. She had a point.
She has a point. She has a point.
I really looked at you and almost went, Jessica!
I know. And you know, I love that it, I mean, listen, because it's not real, I love that it gets people feeling like that.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I had dinner with my best friend from high school last night, and she said that she was walking out of the office, and she said who she was having dinner with, and two of the girls were like, oh, what? Arizona? And she said, yeah, Arizona? Yeah, sure, Arizona. And one of them was all Team Cali, and one of them was all Team Arizona. But she said the seriousness that they had on their faces as they talked about who was right and who was wrong was like, she kind of felt like she should excuse herself.
Well,
She's
these
like,
two women,
okay, let's talk about that.
They've been in a 7-year relationship.
Yeah.
And so you know what they say about the 7-year itch. Obviously, your character has been scratching it.
Yes, so.
Right?
No, somebody else was scratching that.
Good point.
Well, you know what? You play a pediatrician, and before we went to commercial break, we talked about how your pediatrician corrected you.
He did. Well, he was kind of like, I've been on the show for maybe a year or two, and he didn't want to, he didn't want to shame me, but he was like, you know you're wearing your stethoscope backwards, right? And I was like, backwards? What do you mean backwards? There's no backwards or frontwards. It's, you know, you just put them in your ears.
Yeah.
No, I was wearing them backwards.
Does that matter, really?
And add to that, stethoscope acting is incredibly hard because when you're actually listening to someone's heart, it's kind of hard to hear your cue. So I miss them all the time. And I'm listening to heart, and then I'm actually acting like I would know what was wrong to hear or good to hear because I'm not really a doctor.
But we always assume, and forgive us, we assume that actors who play doctors on TV actually are doctors, and that you would know what to do. Like, if something happened here in the studio, I would turn to you and say, what should we do?
And I can tell you right now, it's been tested. I am the worst in any kind of emergency. You want to be the person that's like, you know exactly what to do. I've taken 50 million CPR classes. I do the refreshers. As soon as something happens, one of my children like kind of chokes, and I'm like, it's embarrassing. I flip out.
I totally understood
and
what
my
you just
husband's
said.
like, again? We need to take the CPR class again?
We have stethoscope there. Really quickly,
Yeah,
how did we, what's wrong?
I'm going to get this
we
wrong.
have a stethoscope here from 1912. Would you show us how this...
Well, here's where I get tripped up. It is meant to go this way.
Yeah.
They're meant to go towards your... See, I can't hear you guys. If you guys were trying to feed me a line, I wouldn't be able to answer it.
You probably would enjoy this show more if you didn't hear us, too.
Never.
But you know what? The show is the incredible Grey's Anatomy, Thursdays, 8 p.m. on ABC. Jessica Capshaw, everybody. And when we come back, Annie Lennox is going to perform for us. So stay right there. You don't want to miss it.